If you're struggling to make a high protein vegan breakfast and you don't want to just keep eating protein smoothies, let me help you out with these 5 recipes. We're starting off the week strong with these vegan egg roll-ups, some peaches, and Catalina Crunch. So I started by taking 1 scallion, chopping it up. And if you saw my video on foods I don't calorie count, scallions were one of them. You could go check it out. Then we're adding in some frozen bell pepper. These are the ones from Trader Joe's. I only like them if I'm making like a vegan omelet or something, or like a little burrito. Like I don't really like them for anything else. Then we're going to add in vegan just egg over top, and then we're just going to add a carb balanced tortilla and then bring that over to the stove, let it cook up for a few minutes, just let it do its thing. In the meantime, I'm going to cut open a nectarine. I always will have, or actually, sorry, this was a peach. I will always have fruit with my breakfast. I think it's really important to always make sure I'm getting in some nice fruit in the beginning of the day. And right now we're being so spoiled with the end of summer. I'm just really like not ready to let all that beautiful fresh fruit go. So I'm going to now loosen up our little vegan egg thing that we got going on here and flip it over and just cook it for like a few minutes on the other side over low heat, not very long, just to kind of warm it up. And then we're going to take some vegan Boursin and I'm just going to like put a few little dollops on here. And because it's all warm, I'll spread it out over, and that's like a nice way to add a little bit of vegan cheesiness to this. And then I'm just going to roll it up and then I'll cut it in half. And this was so delicious and I really like it, has the nice flavors of the pepper and the green onion in there, so it's really good. And it was really hot, so I was holding it, so I had to like let it go for a second, and there we go. Look at that inside action, beautiful. And then I just wanted to amp the protein up a little bit extra, so I just had a little cereal on the side, the Catalina Crunch, and there we go. That was a beautiful, delicious breakfast. I still can't get over those peaches, and now we can move on to Tuesday. I had this idea in my head to make like a chocolate pudding, a protein chocolate pudding, because I had this little block of tofu. So I added in my extra from tofu. I'm going to use the Dymatize chocolate protein powder. It's my favorite one if you've watched my videos. We're going to add a little bit of chocolate pudding mix. This is totally vegan. It's made with cornstarch. And then we're going to add in some non-dairy milk. I'm always using Ripple because it amps the protein up. And it blended up beautifully. I did have to add a little bit of water in there. And then I'm going in with this peanut butter granola. It's like protein granola from Trader Joe's, really good, and some blueberries. And this was such an easy breakfast. And I think you could also meal prep this. Oh, and I'm adding a little sprig of mint just to be super fancy, but you could definitely meal prep this ahead of time. And I think it would like thicken the pudding up even more. So good. Wednesday, I had some refried beans that I wanted to use. So we're going back in with the just egg and I'm going to pour that in. I'm going to cook this for a few minutes until it's all cooked up. I'm just letting it do its thing. So I took a carb balanced tortilla, and then I'm going to take my refried beans. These are the Trader Joe's refried beans. They're vegan friendly. They're really awesome. And I'm going to spread this over the tortilla. When I was in Napa recently, there was huevos rancheros. Obviously I didn't get it, but my family was getting it. And this is like a little bit huevos rancheros inspired, not authentic or anything, obviously. So here I am struggling to flip this egg over. Bear with me, but we got it. The vegan just egg is made from mung beans if you've never had it. And then after it was cooked up, I added this to the tortilla, added some vegan cheese, and then I popped this back in the pan to let it all warm up and get a little bit crispy in there. And then I'm going to make my cup of tea. I have tea every morning. How beautiful is this mug? I got it in Napa. So cute. I love it. And so I'm just pouring my tea. I'm a tea girly through and through. In the meantime, I'm going to cut up some fruit again. Today I had nectarine. Love nectarines, any stone fruit. And then look at how good this looks. This was so yummy. And then I added some scallions on top and some hot sauce. And this is such a fun one. This was really delicious. And I just love refried beans. They're so good. And I kind of like ate this and just like folded in half, but this was really, really yummy. Definitely recommend trying this one. Okay, Thursday, I had no time and I have to show you my easiest, quickest, highest protein vegan breakfast. We are literally just having cereal. We're taking the Catalina Crunch and then we're going to take a koia protein shake and we're going to use that as our milk in our cereal. I pour over some and then I'll just drink the rest of it. And then I just throw some fruit on there. I did blueberries to be quick. And this was seriously the easiest, quickest breakfast and had the most protein out of all the breakfasts. So definitely, if you haven't tried doing this and you just need a quick meal, it's so easy. So there you go for those busy mornings. This recipe might be my favorite one. It is a high protein breakfast vegan tiramisu. So we're going to start off by combining some vanilla pudding and vegan yogurt into a bowl. We're gonna add vanilla extract, a little bit of agave, or you could use maple syrup for sweetness. And we're going to add in vanilla protein powder. I'm always using the Dymatize one, you guys know this. And just mix it up. I also did add in a little bit of water, like 2 to 3 tablespoons as I was going, just to help make sure that pudding and protein powder was getting absorbed into there. And this tasted so good on its own. It's actually so funny. My family was in the kitchen while I was filming this. My mom was like, "What are you making?" And she like stuck her finger in there. She's like, "That tastes good." So then we're going to make a little bit of instant coffee. If you want to make espresso, you can, but making it with the coffee is just a lot easier. And then I'm going to use 1 647 English muffin to replace lady fingers. Okay, listen, I know that it's like a little weird, but it's a great replacement for it. So I just cut it up into little pieces. I dipped it in the coffee, let it soak up all the flavors. And I don't know, for some reason, it just works really well. The texture of these English muffins is like pretty dense, so it works well here. Then you're gonna get a cute little cup and you're just going to start layering. So I put a little bit of that yogurt mixture on the bottom. I layered some of the English muffins. Then I put more yogurt, more English muffins. You get the idea. You can make this for meal prep or you can eat it right away. But honestly, it was better when I let it sit in the fridge overnight. So this is an awesome one for meal prepping. Now you can totally top this with cocoa powder if you want when you're all done, but I actually decided to use the Coro chocolate soy crispies. Now I don't think they ship these to the US anymore, but you could just use Catalina Crunch instead, like the dark chocolate one, and mix it up. It'll sneak in a little extra protein here, so that's really great. And then you can put this in the fridge overnight. If you also want to layer some fruit in there, you definitely can. And this was so good. The next day, literally, I honestly felt like I was eating tiramisu, like not entirely, but it had total tiramisu vibes, and I love tiramisu, so it's one of my favorite desserts. So if I'm saying this is good, then just trust me, okay? So I hope these recipes helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you need more videos to watch, check out one of these, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!